Hi everyone, I just wanted to give us a little overview before class starts. Mainly I actually wanted to go through the syllabus because I don't really want to take time our first day to go over that, but I'm more than happy to answer questions on it. So if you have any questions, just let me know. You can do it through email or just ask them the first day of class. So we'll go to our course, then let's go into student view so you'll know what it looks like. So this is our course, our home page. Here's the syllabus tab. You can also find the syllabus here in modules, which is where everything is pretty much housed for our course. There's the access to the homework that you're going to need, and then a little bit about me and some course requirements. And we can find different things in here, so you can come meet me. Just a little overview of who I am and my contact information and our Zoom link. Let's go to our syllabus, and you can preview it on here or you can download it so that you have a better view of it. It's a little small here, so I'm going to open it here. Just our basic information, my name, my office hours will be held on Zoom right after class on Mondays. Now those are just my set time, but I am available other times. So if that doesn't work, we'll find a time that does. My email address, because that's a great way to get a hold of me. And we're really lucky we have a tutor in our class every day, Mark. He's excellent, and we're going to have a lot of fun together. We just have kind of a description of what we have in this class. This is pre-calculus, but you are also signed up for Math 076, which is the fundamentals for pre-calculus. So it's the basic skills that we need to be successful in this course. It'll be treated as one big course, and we will be adding in that skills that we need as we go. So as we're learning and we need something from the past, we're going to add in and review that as it comes up. So it's just going to be treated as one big course as we go throughout in our learning. We have our student learning outcomes, which is what you should be able to complete by the time class is over. So you can read through those so you know kind of what to expect. And we can come down here to our textbooks and supplies. We don't necessarily really need a textbook per se, but you do need access to Webassign. That's where your homework is going to be, some of your quizzes, maybe exams. So we really need access to Webassign. That will come with an ebook as well, so you'll get an ebook. You can also get a physical copy of the book if you'd like to have that to look at. You will want a graphing calculator. We need a TI 84 plus. 83s are very similar, so those would be fine. The 89s and 92s or equivalent to CAS graphing calculators cannot be used during tests. You can use them other times, but just not during tests. They do a little bit too much. There are some phone calculators you can download. There's Calculator X or the Wabbit, but those will also not be allowed on exams. So they're good for basic times, but if you are taking an exam, we're going to want an actual calculator. Lectures will be conducted on Zoom every day, as with a face-to-face class on campus. You're expected to attend every day, and you can be dropped if you have excessive absences. I also ask that you please turn on your camera. The success rates are shown to be better when your cameras are on. And I know sometimes we have to step away for the restroom or something. So if you could make your camera off, a picture of you instead of just a black box with your name, that would be really nice. In Canvas, we're going to have our course syllabus, announcements, online assignments. We might have some discussions, and you'll find our Zoom lecture videos. So I will record every day, but that's just to be used as kind of a backup if you have to miss, because attendance is required for this course. The other thing that's kind of nice is just to be able to go back and rewatch some things every once in a while. If you didn't quite get it, it'll be there to review. Here's our method for evaluation. There's going to be some polls, video questions, or worksheets during class. So those will be your in-class points, which is why we need to attend class, because there will be things that we're doing daily that earn you points. We have homework that will be done outside of class, weekly quizzes every Thursday, or almost every Thursday we will have a quiz on the material that's been covered. We have proctored midterms. There's 2 of those. We have one in about September, into September, and then end of October, November. And then we have our final exam. You have your grade breakdown for how the percentages work with the grades that I assign. So you can kind of go over that. If you're taking the classes pass, no pass, you need 70 to 100% to pass. Below a 70 is no pass. I'm assuming most everyone will probably need a grade for this class because it is a prerequisite to move on to the calculus series. All right. We have the modules set up for each week, so you can find our lecture notes in there. The assignments and quizzes are all going to be in there, and some access to tutors, so make sure you check out the modules. To be successful in this class, you want to make sure that you come to every class, keep up with your homework, complete the worksheets and the quizzes every week, and stay ready and successful for those tests. In a remote environment, you must keep up daily with lectures and assignments. You will not be able to do work on the weekends only. So we want to be able to make sure we're doing a little bit each day, because that can get overwhelming. The discussion board is a great place to connect with each other, connect with me to try to get questions answered, or our tutors, so you can kind of work through discussions. We have a Q&A one where we can help each other out throughout the semester. I highly recommend creating a virtual study group so that you guys can work together. Like I said, Webassign is required for homework assignments and some online quizzes, maybe midterms or finals, when I haven't quite figured those out yet, but you definitely need access to Webassign. I know that financial aid can take a while to come in, but there is a free 14-day trial that you can sign up for so that you can get started right away regardless of what's happening. All right, the purpose of the homework is to keep you on task and help prepare you for those quizzes and midterms. So that's why it's important to try to keep up with it daily and do a little bit, because those quizzes will be on Thursday, so we want to be prepared for them and try to get ourselves up and ready to go for everything. I don't give homework extensions. We want to keep up with it, plan ahead, try to get things done early, because it is hard to try to get everything done all at once. Homework will be due weekly. I actually did change it to Monday nights because my office hours are on Monday. So if there's some last minute questions you didn't get answered, you can get those answered on Monday after class. Quizzes will be taken sometimes on paper, and then you'll need to upload them onto Canvas, or they will be in Webassign, and I'll be moving those scores over myself once we're done. A lot of them will be held at the end of class on Thursday. There'll be a couple of quizzes that we'll take outside of class, but most of the time we'll be doing them in class and uploading a PDF of a single file. Video polls or worksheets that might be done in class, you need to be there to complete those. Those I don't have makeups for. They're just little things that happen in the moment of class, so you want to make sure that you're there to participate and work through them. Here's your midterms. Like I said, we have one towards the end of September, and we have one in November. You're going to want your calculator for each of those, because there are some questions that will be specific to using a calculator. So make sure that you have that handy and ready. And then you're going to be uploading a PDF if it's a file, or it might be on Webassign, but you're still going to upload your work so that we can do partial credit. Our final exam will be held the same way. It'll be proctored on Zoom. It'll be December 14th, and we will be holding that exam just like the other midterms. You can get help at the Tutor Center or from our tutor, Mark. We're here to help, happy to get things answered. All the tutoring is free, so take advantage of it. It's a great way to connect and talk to somebody and work through the questions that you might have issues with. Academic integrity, basically just don't cheat. Nobody wants to deal with that. We don't want any of that on records. So make sure that you are following the rules and participating and doing well on your own academic integrity. If you have a student disability or you need an accommodation, please let me know. If you think you might need an accommodation, please contact the ARC and they can help set you up. We want to make sure that everybody is being accommodated correctly and that all accommodations are met. So reach out to me if you already have accommodations, or if you think you need them, then reach out to the ARC. Some important dates, we have that August 29th is the last day to drop without a W. September 17th would be to apply for a pass, no pass. We have our midterms. And then, of course, the last day to drop the class would be November 7th, and you would receive a W at that time. But never hurts to have that option. And then I have just a couple more statements that I'm going to let you read through on your own. But that's kind of the basic layout and syllabus for our class. Like I said, if you have questions, please either contact me or let me know the first day of class. I'll be happy to go over anything with you at that time. I look forward to meeting you all on Monday as we get the semester started.